Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Cryptocom Coin, Bitcoin, and the entire crypto market cap, as well as take a look at some of the traditional market because there is a story that is being told in the traditional market that will affect Bitcoin and your favorite altcoins. So without further ado, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop into this video. So first thing is first, guys, over on Twitter at 333BlackC, you can go follow me. We are on day 39 of proposing Crypto.com to market buyback and burn CRO with a percentage of quarterly profits. I will burn $100 of CRO and give away $100 of CRO probably by the end of the week. Go interact with this post. Follow me at 333BlackC. Share this post. The CRO fam is resilient. We can do this. Let's start this conversation with Chris Marziulak with Crypto.com and Cronos Labs. Let's see what can happen here. Can we start this conversation? I believe that yes, we can. I want to do my part, so I'm going to burn $100 with a CRO, and I'm going to give away $100 with a CRO probably towards the end of this week. So go interact with this post if you want to win $100 with a CRO. So guys, what's going on with CRO right now? CRO does not look very good, but that's to be expected. We saw massive sell-offs with Bitcoin, and well, we did bounce all the way down here on CRO all the way down to 0.0684 cents, which is pretty crazy. Usually, CRO holds up relatively well because there's not a lot of volume on it. And so it usually, when there's a big swing to the downside, it doesn't go too far. When there's a big swing to the upside, it doesn't go too far. That being said, we did see quite an impulse wave to the downside on Bitcoin, which we did get quite a bounce back to the upside. We'll take a look at that. Will we spill over? Was it a bear trap, or are we going to see continuation of the downside? We're going to have to see. But all in all here, guys, we did tap this level. I did not like seeing this. You know, I've been saying if we break that 0.0830 cent level, we're coming straight down. There's not much holding us back here on CRO and it's exactly what happened. You saw this. We broke below 0.0830 cent level and just bam, just straight down, straight down. And I expected that. But I do think that there is some hope here. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin and the NASDAQ, look at the overall market, because there is a story that, like I said at the beginning of this video, there's a story being told that will affect Bitcoin and altcoins. So let's start off with Bitcoin on the daily, guys. All right? Bitcoin is trying. It's trying. We zoom out. We came down, touched the bottom of this broadening wedge. You know, in my video yesterday, I talked about how this there's you can look at this two different ways. This is why drawing shapes on charts can be valuable, but also kind of inconsequential, because if you do this, that seems like a more appropriate level that we broke below. And, you know, when you break below, you could just move it and go, oh, no, actually, it's a broadening wedge and not a support level that was broken through. But I will say, when it comes to broadening wedges, when you look at the S&P 500, we did witness something very similar like this back when we saw that big dump over a year and a half ago about. And what we did see play out here was we came down, had an impulse wave, touched the bottom of the broadening wedge, bounced up, broke through, and then created support with this once resistance level and broke out to new all-time highs. That is possible. That is very possible. But I want to look a little bit deeper here, because on the daily, you can see, you scroll down here, you look at Market Cipher, and you can see we are getting RSI starting to tick up a little bit, which is nice to see, but this money flow, ooh, I don't like that. The money flow is deep red, and usually that does not correct itself immediately. You usually do not see these sharp waves like this. It is not common to see that. We are in consolidation level, but I would not be surprised to see this come a little bit down more, guys. I'm not going to lie. But the main thing that is keeping Bitcoin, the hopium for Bitcoin, the hope that Bitcoin is going to make its way to the upside sooner rather than later, we're going to get to that. The weekly, you see a red dot on Market Cipher. On a trigger wave, usually that is a sell signal. But I will say, We're holding up. We're holding up. We're holding up. In my opinion, I think the risk is to the downside. But when we look over at the NASDAQ in the traditional market, there's a story. In my opinion, we're looking at the NASDAQ on the daily right now. We broke below this trend line. We don't really like to see that, but it was kind of a gap. We see like the CME gap is right here. It was a gap down. We came down, saw a very bullish buyback. I want to see us reclaim this trend line. If we do not reclaim this trend line in the next day or so, or let's say by the end of the week, and the NASDAQ decides to come back down and test this level here at about 16,000, 17,000, then I do expect Bitcoin to do the same. I do expect Bitcoin to come back down to the bottom of this broadening wedge and maybe even break below it. I do think that that is something that is on the table and to be expected if we see the NASDAQ and the traditional markets try to make for a new low or retest that low that we saw from that impulse wave to the downside when the market sold off a couple days ago. Important to be paying attention to that. Important to be paying attention to NASDAQ. You know, before the Bitcoin spot ETFs, Bitcoin wasn't trading like a stock, but you can't have what's the saying? You can't have a cake and eat it too, something like that. You can't have Bitcoin be in tons of spot ETFs managed by these massive hedge funds and have Bitcoin not act like a stock. It's just become that, and just something to keep in mind, guys. Something to keep in mind. I do think that there is a chance that Bitcoin decouples from the overall market, but now that there's all these ETFs, it's going to become less and less likely of that playing out. Keep that in mind, guys. So, if NASDAQ spills over and retests this $17,000 price level, and Bitcoin follows suit, which I believe it will, if NASDAQ does spill over, then I do think CRO is probably going to come back down here and fill out and test this 0.095 cent level and just maybe break below it, which I know a lot of people do not want to see. I don't want to see that. I am a CRO bull. I have a lot of CRO, over 100,000 CRO. I have it. I've been accumulating it. We want to see CRO break $1, don't we, guys? Hit that like button if you want to see CRO break $1. I do also want to say, if you like this type of content, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Go repost and follow me on Twitter at 333blackc. Repost this. Let's get this out there. I want to give away $100 of the CRO. I want to burn $100 of the CRO. I love giving back to you guys, especially in times like this when CRO is hurting a little bit, when altcoins are getting hurt. Please go check out those awesome referral links down below as well. We have I think 2 days left on our Lumia Hypernode giveaway. If you buy a node in the next 2 days, you could win a free node as well, which right now I think they're $3,500. They start off at $1,000. They're just increasing in price as they sell it. I think almost 27,000 nodes have been sold so far. Also, check out those awesome links. $5,000 sign-in bonus to Blowfin, no KYC. You click the link, deposit, trade a little bit, get a bunch of free money. Same with Femex, $4,100 sign-in bonus. Great bonuses to take advantage of right now. But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.